Okay, welcome back. We're now in module 2 of this course, and we're going to start looking at cleaning data using Power Query. All right, so this is going to be your first look at the Power Query editor. Power Query is where you clean and shape your data before it hits your report. Think of it like a kitchen. You prep everything here so that the final dish looks perfect. So let's take a tour. How do we get into Power Query? If you go to Home on your main navigation here, you'll see that there's an option here to transform data. So if you click on that drop down, you've got transform data and data source. Don't worry about the data source settings for now. We want transform. So if you click directly on this button, it will open Power Query. So let's do that. Okay, so this is the Power Query editor. You'll see it's opened a new window. We still have our Power BI window open, and we have a second window open for Power Query. So this sits on top of your Power BI. So you'll see we have our ribbon at the top for navigation, and again, it'll look very familiar. A lot of these items are menu items that you might see in other Microsoft products. So they try to keep it familiar just for ease of use. So you'll see we have Home, we have Transform, Add Column, View, Tools, and Help. So we're going to go through a lot of these items as we go through this course, but basically that is the top level navigation. On the left-hand side here, you can see all the tables that are in our data model. We have calendar, customers, products, and sales. So those are the 4 data sets that we imported into our model. You can see that calendar is highlighted. So this middle section gives you a preview of the data set that you're on. So it's showing us our calendar data. And then on the right-hand side here, you can see query settings. It says properties. It gives us the name calendar because we're on the calendar table. And you'll see applied steps. So what the applied steps do, every transformation we do on this data will be recorded as a step here. So you can think of it basically as each transformation adds another step to a process. And when we rerun this, it reruns the steps automatically. So you're automating all of the transformations that you want to do to this data set so that you don't have to do them manually every time. You can add them as steps here, and they will automatically happen every time we refresh the data. So you can see what's happening here. We have a source. So this is where we go and connect to the file. If we have a look at this here, you can see we go and we connect to our calendar CSV. We imported it and we promoted the headers. So the headers are in the first row, and then automatically Power BI went and changed some of the types of the columns. We're going to go through that in detail and make sure that all of the columns are the data type that we want, but that we're going to get into in the next video. So basically, the key concept here is that Power Query applies all of these steps every time your data is refreshed, so that if your source table gets updated, all of your transformations will happen automatically on that new source data. So it's really, really powerful. So that's basically what Power Query looks like. Don't close this window yet. We're going to pick up from here in the next video. But basically, just some key points to emphasize. So as I said earlier, this is like your kitchen. This is where you prepare your data and you apply the different steps of that preparation that get repeated every time you run refresh in your model. The nice thing is it's repeatable, so you never have to go back and redo manual steps. The preview pane will show you what the data looks like at each step of the transformation. So you can go through and you can see exactly what is happening step by step to your data. So it's a really, really powerful tool. It's a separate window, so don't get confused between the 2 windows that are open. The one is your Power BI desktop window, and one is your Power Query editor window. So this is where we are here now. We have an understanding of what Power Query editor is, And in the next video, we're going to get into some more detail on how to do transformations using Power Query Editor. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.